Hello and welcome. Today we are going to solve MSQ related to 2018. Starting from 31 to 40 in one go, we will solve all these questions and we will see the concept behind all these questions and how to solve it and how to approach this type of question in future. So without wasting any time, let's start confident. Okay, so this is our first question. Which of the following changes when a dipping bed with a plunging lineation is rotated about a vertical axis? You have a vertical axis. Along this you are rotating any bed like this one. Let me show you. This is the bed and I am rotating this one along the vertical axis. So what it will what things will change? You know that if I am rotating this one, the strike of the bed will change and the strike of this lineation will change. The amount, the dip will not change. So strike of the bed will change, plunge direction of the lineation will change, amount will not change, it will remain the same. Okay, so my option is C and D. Moving to the next question, let's see the explanation. Which of the following indicates the presence of direct stress in the rock? Which what will show the direct stress in the rock? What type of stress we have? You know that we have tension, compression, and shear stress. If you want to read more about the stress, you can go with the Davis book. And you know that what is porphyritic texture? Porphyritic texture is very simple igneous structure when you have a big large crystal known as phenocryst surrounded by the ground mass. Okay, so it is not at all related to your stress, so it is excluded there. And cystosity, genosity, and malonite texture, this all related to your stress phenomena, either fold or fault or other stress phenomena. And then you need to know the definition of cystosity, genosity, and malonite texture. So you came to know all this is related to your stress phenomena, so this that will be your option. Moving to the next question, this is very simple question, no need to panic in this one. What you have to know, you have to clear your basics only. What is lithostratigraphy? You should know what is chronostratigraphy, what is biostratigraphy, and what is geochronology. So if you know all these things, you can easily identify this formation is related to your lithostratigraphy and system is related to your chronostratigraphy. It is very simple. Okay, so your option will be A and B. Just stick to your basic, remember all the definition, everything, then you can easily solve most of the question asked in JAM. Moving to the next question, this is very simple question. Let's go one by one. This is a very classical diagram of quartz polymer. You have alpha quartz, beta timidite, and beta crystallite, then silica melt, then beta quartz, calcite, and sturtevite. Now see the option and what they are asking the question, the correct sequence of stability of the silica polymer with increasing pressure. I have to go in the direction of the increasing pressure. So if quartz will go calcite, it will go to sturtevite. This is increasing pressure, so this is my option. Let's go to quartz, sturtevite. No, we have to decrease the pressure from moving from sturtevite to calcite. Tridymite, calcite, sturtevite, the same thing. You can see, you can move like this one also. So this is again my correct answer. Again I have sturtevite, this means I have to decrease the pressure, so this is not my option. So my option would be A and C. Very simple, you just need to remember the diagram, and this is very classical diagram for this silica polymorph. This is also a very classical question of crystallography, where you have this upper hemisphere is stratigraphic projection related to this one. See, let's see one by one how to approach this type of problem. Now, in the figure, it is given you oval and the square. What do you understand by the square? Square is solid square at the center implies tetrad. So, how many solid square we have? One. So, this means crystal contain one tetrad. What do you understand by the oval? Oval, this solid oval implies 4 diad. So I have 4 diad here. Crystal contains 4 diad. यहाँ पे I have solid this solid oval. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I have 4 solid oval implies 4 diad. Now if you understand how many mirror planes should be there, very simple. Let's go with the concept again. How many mirror planes should be there? We have 4 mirror plane along the c-axis, and one is perpendicular to c-axis. If you have read the crystallography by Tyrrell or by Rutley or any means, you will understand this concept. So here you have 5 mirror plane, and this type of arrangement, if you see this, compare this figure with this one, you understand it will come in the class of 4 by m, 2 by m, 2 by m. That you have to remember, or time to time when you read very quickly or very thoroughly, then you understand how to write the formula based on all these options: 1 tetrad, 4 diad, and 5 mirror is mirror plane. So you came to know, okay, the combination would be 4 by m, 2 by m, or 2 by n. This type of arrangement where you have not have this what we call it, dotted line. The solid line implies this mirror plane, whereas the dotted line doesn't imply the no mirror plane. Okay, so also this, the solid line here also indicate the mirror plane. Okay, remember this one. When you go through this book, you will understand which figure indicate what. So it is very good book. I will tell you the name also. So as per this, I have crystal contain 5 mirror plane, and now I know the combination is 4 by m, 2 by m, 2 by m. This is related to your tetragonal, and in tetragonal we have the combination of alpha, beta, gamma is equal to 90 degree. And now you will ask me, sir, which book I should refer to read all this? So this is very good book. You can go and read this one. This is plain book, and I have identified the chapter also. Go to chapter 5 and 6 first, and just do your study, and then you will do wonder in this type of questions. Okay, this is again a very good book. You can refer for this one. Means winter or any book or simple textbook is also sufficient for solving this type of questions. Which of the following statement is are correct? And isotopic. What is isotopic mean? Isotopic means that will not change its color in 360-degree rotation. So option A is correct. Plectrum. What is plectrum? How it is related? This is not the cross polar. You should have polarized light for this plectrum properties. So this is not your option. The minerals of the triclinic system are optically uniaxial. Now I have prepared a table where you can identify in which system means crystallize in uniaxial or biaxial. Hexagonal, trigonal, tetragonal comes in uniaxial, whereas triclinic, monoclinic, orthorhombic come in biaxial. Okay, so my triclinic systems is biaxial, so uniaxial is the wrong option. Melatope is an interference figure mark the emergence of optical axis. See, this is just a simple definition. Melatope, which is the point of emergence of the optic axis. Melatope, the definition of melatope is that it is a point of the emergence of the optical axis. So my D option is my correct answer. So I have final option is A and D. So understand, you have to remember the definition. Please try to remember the definition first, so it will help you to solve the questions at least. Moving to the next question, this is related to coral, and now you know that we have two types of coral. Let's see. Coral that build reef. The coral that build reef are called hermatipic coral, where those does not form the reef known as a hermatipic coral. So now I am talking about the hermatipic coral. So this is it should form the reef. So my option D is the first option now. Now know the temperature. There is a warm and clear temperature. Now see, this coral reef grow best in clear shallow water that remain above 80 degrees centigrade. That remain above 86. So it should be warm and clear water. And now here is a shallow water. Shallow water means it should be in photic zone where you have the clear light. So your option A is also a right one. B is also the right one. Now, if you have warm water, so there is no concept of the cold deep water. So this is not your option. So my option would be A, B, and D. Very simple. What you have to remember again, the definition. Choose the characteristic mineral form in the supergene enriched zone of the sulfide deposit. You should know the zonation first. This is the Gozan, leach zone, oxidized zone, enriched zone, and primary zone. Okay, so we are talking about the supergene enriched zone. What type of characteristic mineral sulfide we will get in this enriched zone? It should be covellite and chalcopyrite. So my option is covellite and chalcopyrite, B and D. Again, this is simple, the definition related questions. Moving to the next question, which of the following is are true for crystallization of plagioclase phenocryst from a magma forming a layered intrusion? Okay, see the definition again. Let's go first one by one. Let's go with the Bowen reaction series. You know the Bowen reaction series. You have calcium rich and then sodium rich plagioclase, and thorite rich early plagioclase at the base. No, see, anorthorite early plagioclase at the base. The early plagioclase minerals are anorthorite. You can see here. So B is your option, and late plagioclase at the top is albite rich. So this is your albite rich. You know the sequence what will come first. So your B and C is the option. Quince texture is at the base. Forget about this one. The cumulus texture at the base. Cumulus texture is expected to be found at the base as the phenolics settle at the bottom after crystallization. So this means cumulus texture is also a true option here. Cumulus texture is expected to be found. ये कहाँ found? Where you will find this one? At the base as the phenolics settle at the bottom. At the bottom after the crystallization. Means phenocryst when the phenocryst crystallize, it will settle at the bottom. So cumulus texture is at the base. So bottom is base, it will be there. Now you have anorthorite early phase and albite late phase, but it is talking about the quench texture. Quench texture is related to your cooling, and in the question it is not mentioned related to cooling, so I am excluding this one, and as per the answer key your option is A, B and C. Now moving to the last questions, and this is related to your mass extension. Major mass extension event occur in the which era it will occur? As per the option it is end of Permian, and but we have five major extensions related to Ordovician Silurian around 440 million year ago, Devonian extension 365, then Permian Triassic extensions, the Triassic Jurassic extension and Cretaceous Tertiary extension. It is homework for you. Just go through all this extension and try to identify which organisms vanishes in this type of extensions. And as per the questions have only one options and C only as per your answer key, so we are stick to the end of Permian. But if you go through again, you have more options which you can correlate here, but as per the option key we can go only for option C. So now you have seen in this type of question series what you have identified, that most of the question is related to your definition base. So please, when you are studying something, your basic should be clear, your definition should be clear, you should remember the definition. Don't you shouldn't have the dilemma that, oh, like this one or like that one. No, please try to give more time when you are studying in first time. Give the proper importance to the topic as well as the subject, so it will help you to grab the concept. Once you grab the concept, it is very easy to solve the question. So with this I am stopping this lecture. See you in the next lecture, and next time I am trying to solve all the questions to the best of my ability, and with time also I will try to give more time. And if you need any question, any help, do let me know, and I'm waiting for your mail. Thank you. Bye bye.